Today we are in the music room again. The Easter Bunny got me the best gift ever. I am a total girl of the 80s, and so I was definitely around when Jean-Michel Basquiat, a local New York artist who was known for graffiti art, was around, and known for using a lot of bright colors in his artwork. And Urban Decay just did a collaboration with his estate that's actually not going to be out until April 20th. So I have no idea how the Easter Bunny scored this. There's like no videos even on YouTube. But like if people didn't get it sent to them from Urban Decay, like nobody has this. So I have no idea how my Easter Bunny scored this, but I am in seventh heaven and in love. So all the outside packaging feels like canvas. The other cool thing is they put a little hole in the back of everything so that you can hang it on your wall when you're not using your palette. And I got the beautiful tenament palette, I believe it's called. It does come with a brush that fell out and is somewhere on my husband's music table. Somewhere on here. Oh, here it is. Here's the brush that it came with. As you can see, I've already started to use it. The Milwaukee Bucks, from where I'm from, made the playoffs. Their colors are green, blue, and a touch of cream. So that's kind of the makeup look we're going to do. This could also be a festival look for someone who's on the older side and you don't want to look like you're trying to be 19, but you still want to have a little more fun with color and things than what you would normally wear. So because I'm not a makeup artist by any stretch of the imagination, let's get right to this. I have primed my eyes already with the Urban Decay primer. I have Urban Decay Fetish blush on, and I have Urban Decay Trivial liquid lips on. If it wasn't mentioned, it's not Urban Decay, so therefore we're keeping this all Urban Decay. So since the color is, we're going to go in with this cream color, which is, I can't read it. So, old age. So we're just going to plop that on, doing our little windshield wiper motions in the crease of our eye on both. And I've never done this before, minus the first video I screwed up. So we're kind of redoing it all. But these colors are just so cool and they're so much fun. Even his other eyeshadow palette, which is more neutrals, are just some really fun neutrals with still a little pop. There's like a really pretty gold color that's in it. They have 3 really cool eyeliners and 3 really cool lipsticks. The Easter Bunny did score a lipstick for me also. In the Ephagram color, which is kind of like the neutral brown, but in planning the video I didn't see that in the Easter basket, so I'd already put this on the list, so we're just going to work with that. And then I am going to go in with this purple color called Neo, and then we're just going to put that into the crease and kind of bring it down a little bit into the edge to just kind of darken that up. As I said, I am nowhere near a makeup artist. Back in my younger days, I did do runway modeling for the local mall, and we had to do our makeup for that. But that was back in the 80s, where you like literally just put like a light color on your lid and then you did your crease like just super dark, and kind of 80s makeup you didn't really blend, like you saw like where each color was laid down, and dark eyeliners if you were going for the more rocker look, and we were just kind of happy with that. That's how we did our makeup. So I am trying to get a teeny bit more current in how I do my makeup. Not that this will be a super current kind of one. I think this is like an elf brush, but it's just like a intense sleep. Nothing like doing it backwards there, Cynthia. densely packed brush. And so we're just going to go into this dark green, which is kind of like the color of the Bucks uniform. And we're going to pick up a little bit of that just on the end of the brush. And then we're just going to kind of, try not to poke yourself in the eyeball because you're looking at the monitor and the box of eyeshadow mirror. And you're just going to kind of dot that kind of in the corners and up to the crease. Just on that very far edge there. And then I did buy one of these little things from Ulta, where if you're not someone who owns a lot of brushes, you can just kind of scoot your brush in there, and then you can reblend kind of with the same blush. Brush, what? Did I just say blush instead of brush? I have no clue. But whatever. I'm slightly crazy. As we say and sit in the house, we're a little bit crazy and a whole lot of fun. So we're never going to claim to be 100% sane, because being 100% sane just is not any fun, and we're just not going to go there. If you feel you got the green up a little bit too high, you can just take a little bit of that purpley color and kind of blend it back in and kind of smooth it out a teeny bit. So we're going to kind of do that on each eye. I am blind without my glasses on, so I do kind of right off to this side have like a mirror that gives me like the blown up look, just to make sure that I'm not doing anything too crazy. The next thing we're going to do is take a flat edged brush, so it just has the flat bristles, and we're going to go into this EXU color, which is this really bright fun green, and we're going to kind of load that up on the flat side of our brush, because I can speak. And then we're going to take our Urban Decay all-nighter, and we're just going to spray both sides of that brush. And then we're just going to start packing that onto our eyelid. And especially like if you were someone who is a very fair complected person, you could probably put this green on your lid without having to do the little extra step of the spraying like I did. But because I have the olive complexion, it just wasn't seeming to like show up as much on my eyelids when it was just by itself. It like needed that little extra oomph of, I think the professional makeup people on YouTube will call it like foiling, I believe. So I gotta learn to stop hitting that drum with the bottom of my feet, because every once in a while I feel like my voice is just starting to echo to you. So you get a little bit of that green on there. Once you kind of have the green the way you want it, because I foiled it, I kind of want to let it to dry a teeny bit before I go in and play with anything as far as blending it into the purple. So we're going to go into the Untitled, which is this dark blue, and put that on our chiseled edge part of the brush. That's more for like lining. Once again, because I'm a little bit darker complected, I am going to spray it with the all-nighter. And then, because I have very wrinkly eyelids and my skin is thinning, being in my 40s, what I do is I don't necessarily drag, I kind of tap. And as I said, I am no expert in this. So, you know, this is just kind of more so to give you an idea of how, especially if you're older, you don't have to not be able to wear fun colors. If you're going to, we have a huge music festival here in Milwaukee in summertime called Summerfest, and we're kind of known throughout the country. And it's like a lot of like free stages that you can go hear, like some really famous people. Oh, good God, what did I do there? That's why you do not talk and do makeup, people. So we're just sticking up the line a little bit. Oh well. It's okay. We kind of saved it. So, you know, there's all ages go to it. It's a lot of fun. It's a huge, huge music festival. Some of the stages you pay, some are completely free. But it's just kind of a fun way of doing it. And so I like to do festival makeup. I like to have a little more fun with my makeup when I go to Summerfest. But I also don't want to look like I'm trying to be 12. So now we're going to go into this bright blue, which I believe they call Boom. Boom, chuck, boom. Boom, chuck. Okay, I won't sing. I am like tone deaf as the day is long. I am sorry to have just put all you folks through that torture. Spray, spray, spray. The other thing that Easter Bunny bought me was this Minion Need coffee mug. There is not an ounce of coffee in this mug. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera. This is an entire bottle of Mountain Dew fits in this mug because that is how big the Minion coffee mug is. So now we're going to go under the eye with that brighter blue. And I did leave like a little bit of the navy on the brush. So it's probably not quite as bright as what it could be. And part of that is the older age thing to kind of give it a little bit more thing. I just have a clean brush like this because in all reality, that kind of brush is kind of what I like to do to kind of smudge it and soften the line a little bit. I totally screwed up the first video, you guys, when I filmed this. So we're filming for a second time, and I have very sensitive eyes, and so you will see my eyes are a little bit red. That's just because of the filming. It has nothing to do with Urban Decay makeup. Their eye makeup and eyeshadows are incredible. This formula is no different than like their Ultimate Basics, any of their other formulas. The only thing I can maybe say as far as the formula goes is that this Studio is just a teeny bit like flaky-ish. And you can see like when I go to tap it off on the brush, you can kind of see like a little smoke cloud coming up. But when you go to put it on, and I'm just putting a little bit of that up at the top under my brow, you can see that it's like it doesn't fall out onto your face. Like I'm getting nothing down here from that. So kudos on that. You just have to like blow it off your palette after you're done so you don't ruin the beautiful Jean-Michel Basquiat artwork, which is the whole reason you own this kind of palette. So we got all our bright colors on. I'm going to just foil in a little bit more of that green. And I'm probably blacking my eyes. With this, because of course I'm not paying an ounce of attention to where things are on the camera, because as I said, I'm sitting in the house, mainly in the kitchen. I'm not normally someone who does this, but I was just so excited to get this palette that I was like, oh my gosh, I just have to like share this, because this was just like the biggest kudo ever of my life. So we're going to take a quick pause here. We got all the makeup on. We're going to just clean up the edges. What I always do is just a makeup wipe and kind of go right up at the angle. We're going to finish off our makeup and we'll be right back to show you mascara and everything else. Hi, welcome back everybody. I just finished my makeup look by adding a little lip topper from Urban Decay. It gives you a nice fun green glittery look without having like a solid green lip, which when you're over 40 could be a bit ridiculous. But it doesn't mean that we have to stop having fun with our makeup just because we're over the age of 40. So this new Jean-Michel Basquiat, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, by Urban Decay, allows us to do that. It gives us all these super fun colors that you can either play up or play down. This is Sin in the House, and just because you're in the house doesn't mean you can't be a little bit crazy and have a little bit of fun. Have a great day. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe before. Once again, thank you, Easter Bunny, for the score of the lifetime. Love ya. Bye.